Is the red video that's here. You may have seen the name of this title, so let's get into it. Should you learn guitar? Yes or no? The simple answer is, well, it's not that simple. Why do you want to learn guitar? Is it because you want to look cool? Is it because you want to impress that girl you like? Or is it because you listen to a cool, sick-ass guitar solo and want to learn how to play it? If you were the third, you were me as a kid. I started playing guitar when I was 17. However, I had a guitar since I was 13 to 14. In fact, that's the guitar right there. What made me learn the guitar? Well, like I said, I listened to some cool guitar solos, mainly from Queen. And that got me into wanting to learn how to play guitar. And now that we know of this, why is that important to know? Simply, that is going to be a criteria on how much you want to learn guitar. Learning anything just to impress others won't be easy, and you're going to have a very hard time. Just because you're not doing it to do it because you're passionate, you're doing it because you just want to impress others. Not a good idea. You should do it because you want to do it and because of something you're interested in. Like I said, I was learning to play guitar solo, and that's why I eventually finally picked it up. Now that we know all this, let me just tell you some facts about guitar that if this even makes you hesitate, think about it. First thing is, the guitar is a very easy instrument to start with. You can improve kind of quickly depending on your dedication. However, after that improvement, you're going to see very slow improvement. What do I mean by that? Learning to play guitar is like going to the gym when you've never been to the gym before. You are going to see very high gains very quickly. However, after you hit that growth spurt of gains, you're going to hit a slump that's going to take a while to get up. That is what guitar is. It is something you improve on very quickly, then you just hit in the slump and you slowly go up. Now the next thing is, guitar is actually an expensive thing. It is more expensive than many people actually realize. Like, yes, you can get $200 guitar from Amazon. It's going to be a good guitar? No. And for the very beginning, it's okay to get a very cheap instrument. Like, I have a lot of cheap instruments. Most of my guitars are quite cheap. However, when you get into guitar, you're going to be spending a lot of money on things. Like, one amp I have is, well, it's over $500 to get. One guitar I got is over $300. Guitar is a very expensive hobby. If you're not buying multiple guitars, you're going to have to buy new strings. If something breaks on your guitar, you're going to have to buy a new thing for that. You have to clean your guitar, which costs money as well, to buy the oils to clean it. You're going to have to buy an electric tuner, and if that breaks, you're going to have to buy one of those until you get good with your ears. I've been playing for 3 years, and I'm still not amazing at tuning by ear. Now, here's the third thing. And this thing right here is a very important one. It's a little known thing called music theory. What is music theory? Well, simply, it's the theory of how music works. And it is hell on earth. There are chords you need to learn. There are diminished, progressive, 7th, 9th, 12th, and so much more stuff. And all this stuff you need to know if you want to become a really good guitarist. Like, yes, there are famous guitarists who didn't know music theory or really sheet music at all. But you're not going to be Hendrix. Sorry, but you're not going to be a Hendrix. No one's going to be a new Hendrix. So don't be surprised if you start sucking when you don't even learn basic theory. And theory is something you would actually be better off learning with a teacher. And that's the final thing. Learning guitar is something that is best suited with a teacher. Now, why is that a big caveat? Teaching is expensive for guitar. My current teacher is $96 a month. That's a lot of money. And just not another thing, with guitar, you can't just expect them to teach you and you learn it then. Right when they teach you, you have to sit on your ass, pull the guitar out every day for hours on end just to practice the thing they tell you. So you need to have a lot of good time on your hands to be able to practice the guitar. It is an instrument that takes a while to practice. It's very, very good, very easy to get very decent at it. It is hard to get good or excellent at guitar. Some people get in a slump and never get out of it. Now that I have said this, if you're still interested in going to guitar after all of this, do it. Because if this hasn't discouraged you, and it was not meant to, but if this has made you even more excited, do it. However, hearing all of this, if it's made you pull back and think a bit, don't worry. It's okay to think about it. Guitar is something you should think about. It is something that takes hours, months, and years to even get decent at. Like, really good at. And if you're fully like, yeah, just think about it. If you liked the video, subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell while you're at it. That's what I am, moje drużja.